Hey, welcome into episode 35 of the Bama Geeks. We are growing in numbers, episode numbers. I'm not even going to try it with the, we're getting that word we love to say.
Oh, yeah. But, there is something coming up on Tuesday, though.
Nope.
So before this is Sunday. So by the time this episode drops on Wednesday,
it'll be another day.
No, Brock Parker will be he will have completed another trip around the sun.
Yay.
Right. He'll gain some more XP for leveling up.
That's right.
That's right, man.
I'm going to apply that XP point to my joints. Try to.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, like record time.
Yes.
Here. 15 seconds in and we're already talking about being old.
Well,
welcome to Bama Geeks Podcast.
Well,
but it is relevant. I mean, Brock, he does have his birthday, so
yep.
I mean, it's
another step closer to the half-century mark. Oh, it's all good.
We keep this up. We'll be doing this live from Jack's while drinking coffee.
Oh yes.
Do you think that's not the plan?
I kind of thought that was what we were going to do.
You got to remember, I'm in this for the long haul.
Yeah.
Give me a biscuit and a gravy and a coffee, and I'm good.
Dude, that's going to be so awesome. We're going to be like 2,000 episodes in, and we'll just be, did you take your pill and put it in your teeth?
You guys at the counter, can you keep it down? We're trying to record a podcast here.
Oh my goodness. So hey, before we get started, before we go around and say hi to everybody, we want to welcome in a brand new Patreon member right off the top as a very good friend of ours.
Yay!
The man who founded the Birmingham Ghostbusters, which became the Alabama Ghostbusters, Mr. Michael Witten.
Congratulations. Welcome aboard.
Thank you for
your Patreon.
Thank you for your support. Thank you for your friendship all these years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when you start getting the bonus stuff, we hope you enjoy it. And normally, like last episode, we started off, we recorded about close to 40 minutes of extra audio for our Patreon members. We're doing it a little bit different this episode. We're going to do it at the tail end. So once we finish this regular episode, we're going to give you Patreon members some bonus time. And there's a reason for that. It's because we've got something fun for this episode for you. But before we get to that, let's go around. Let's start down in, he's not the center square this time. He's in the lower square. Bo Bearden, what's been up, man? How are you?
I don't know. Not much. Mostly, the continuation of work, life, fatherhood, repeat. Let's see. Still haven't watched
Go to
Thor.
bed, get up in the morning, repeat the cycle.
Still haven't watched Thor yet. I'm trying to remember. Had I watched Minions yet by the last time we had talked?
No, you were going to go and watch it.
Yes. I still need to get Oliver to record a kids review of it. But yes, we saw Minions. The Rise of Gru is the continuation there. Like the first Minions movie was in the 60s. This one's kind of in the mid 70s, which it's really cool. Like I think of the Minions movies, it's the better one.
Okay.
For me. And like I said, of course, even though it's 70s, like I'm old enough to appreciate all the 70s references it throws in. So it's awesome for that.
What's sad is I'd probably get them.
Yeah, there was I get them too. I mean, like I said, I'm born in 81, but I'm still very aware of things born, before me in the previous year. So I mean, I'm up to date on the references, I guess. Let's see what else. Like I said, I know I consulted you, Kevin, about it. I have now joined you in the forces of battery powered lawn equipment. I bought me a battery powered chainsaw. I didn't go the Greenworks when you recommended me. I actually got a Cobalt from Lowe's, and
you went against his recommendation. The man who knows all about electric things.
Well, I also did some reading about it. Like I said, it was pretty favorable to the same one. And plus, I think rather than buying it online, I liked having a store. So if I have some issues, I can go to the store itself. Lowe's is like 15 feet from where I work at. But I haven't got to use it a whole lot like probably you have yours, but I tested it out and it's pretty fun. Like I have to say that's it's very interesting. It's much louder than I expected it to be, but it's also a chainsaw. So I mean,
now could you imagine a Texas Chainsaw Massacre with this? Instead of it being it's
yeah, that's menacing. Let me tell you.
Of course,
I'm scared.
Yes, Leatherface is going to run instead of running out of gas. He can just pulls out extra battery, click, and then we'll go forward.
He's got a belt with batteries on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so,
Your airbag is on the charger.
Yeah. Beyond
and that was your segment of Tool Time by Bama Geeks.
I don't think so, Tim. But and beyond that, for our folks watching, I kind of rearranged all the junk behind me. I moved some stuff around. I took all my games and stuff that I had there and put it down here in the corner. Now I've got my game systems. I've got these NES, SNES, the 64, the Genesis, and then the PS1, and a bunch of other stuff. So and my Ghostbusters were like when I got that newer shelf, everything was kind of disheveled and rearranged. So now I've got a couple of things moved around and various dots. So beyond that, but that's been about it for me.
Very cool.
Nice.
Kevin, how about you, buddy?
Let's see.
How's that fence coming along, man?
Yeah,
Jess, you
fence
stealing my
update.
thunder, Jess. Come on now.
Well, see,
that's
I
my
need
thing.
updates because I've not been on social media a whole lot this week, so
So
I need to know.
So I've got, just to kind of bring people around. I've got 3 phases. I've got the first phase, which I've completed, other than the gates. The second phase, which I'm currently working on, which is now almost completely done. I've got every one of the horizontal rails up. So it's a post and rail fence for anybody that doesn't know. So it's got rails that connect the individual posts together. So I've got all of those done all the way down, and I've just got to get the vertical rails up. And it's just. I mean, come on. Look. We've talked about how old we are. Now let's talk about the weather, guys. Okay.
You talked about your latest tool purchase, Bo, and now we're talking about the fence. So
So we got the fence. So we got the weather. The weather has been insane, and I feel like I'm going to die when I'm out there working on the fence.
Brutal.
So it's a matter of like, all right, do I want to feel really bad tomorrow? Then so it's like I want to get a full day in. So I was able to get a full day in Saturday, and was able to work on that fully. So it's coming along. Other than that, you guys see right over here, I've been Jess brought up the idea that since Brock and myself and Bo all play trombone, in whatever form, that we should all come together and see if we can do something together at some point. So I've been practicing. Brock said his is still up in storage. Bo's got his out and it's over there in a case, but I've got mine out and I'm like, man, I love this thing. I'm just gonna display it there. So
this is me. Fun. This is me. I don't have a trombone.
I didn't want to say it.
Mine needs a lot of TLC. I got to clean it up really good. It's all smudgy. Probably got about 20 years of smudges on it.
I didn't clean mine. I just got it out and started playing it. I just went and bought some slide oil stuff and just made sure everything was moving and started playing it. Probably
where did you buy your oil?
Yeah. So I say where does one buy slide oil nowadays?
Amazon.
It has to be Amazon. Yeah,
it's everything else. Yeah. And this is actually Monster Valve Oil Original All Around is what it is. Wow. Is what it came with. So it's valve oil, but you guys know as well as I mean, valve oil is like
that's
so like olive oil, all-purpose olive oil.
You see, well, you guys can see that.
Well, of course, back in the 90s. I say back in the 90s, like we just had the generic, hey, this is valve oil for trombone, not Monster brand extreme.
Yeah, mine was the Arts Music Shop.
Yeah, or Nuncie's or something like that.
Yeah,
you'd have some Nuncie's branded stuff. Yeah, that was.
I have a Nuncie's folder somewhere around here. I'll have to dig it out one day for show and
was
tell.
That the local music store here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, mine was Arts back down in Dothan.
Yeah.
Nuncie's covered, if I remember right, Nuncie's covered like most of Birmingham, and then they did North Alabama. I mean, I was in Coleman, so they went up as far as Coleman at the very least. I don't know how far north they went, but anytime we would have the fifth graders would come out and they would have the big instrument show where they'd have all the instrument cases out and everything. It was all like branded with Nuncie's banners and all the stuff. And it's like, I don't know why they even bothered with that. It's not like you're going to go and buy them from Walmart. You literally have to buy it from Nuncie's. This was before the internet. If you wanted if you wanted an instrument, you were going with Nuncie's. Yeah. Otherwise, you were going to get a hand-me-down from, like you're a Weasley from Harry Potter. You're going to get like a hand-me-down of some kind from somebody else, So, but yeah, I've been practicing on that, and then the same as everyone else, work and more work.
Yeah,
good stuff. Good old adulting.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go next.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You ready, Jess? Ready for this?
Sure, go right ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I had to clear it with the boss.
Yeah. You're fine. You go right ahead.
I've been working on papers. I'm done. Okay.
Okay.
So what's up?
Hey.
My master's class for my 2 master's classes for the summer semester. By the time you hear this, will be a week and a half away from being finished, and I have loved my professors dearly. They're awesome. I love them, and the classwork has been fun. As a matter of fact, we were driving. My kids have been with us all week, so I've been trying to write this massive 20-something page paper all week, and it's not been easy with them around because I want to be dad as well. But anyway, we took them back to their mom today, and we were coming back, and Billy Joel's we didn't start the fire came on. And I finally heard one word in that song that I had never paid attention to before, and it was about Pasternak, who wrote Dr. Zhivago. I never caught his name, but the paper I'm writing, I have got a whole paragraph about him and how the Soviet Union would not publish Dr. Zhivago, and so they snuck it out of the country in bits and pieces of his manuscript up to Italy, where it was published in 1958. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature, and because I'm doing my my research paper on underground Russian publication, samizdat is what it's called, where they try to circumvent government censorship of media. That was a big paragraph that I wrote about it, because otherwise that probably Dr. Zhivago wouldn't have seen the light of day back then. So anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that, but I wanted to flex a bit of knowledge that I actually learned from doing this paper and
that's
related to Billy
fine.
Joel.
Yeah.
The whole time you're talking about that, all I can think of is, and anybody who's seen Stranger Things, I'm thinking of the peanut butter smuggler.
Yeah, it's
I'm
funny.
apparently not to that part yet.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, while you're writing a paper, with all the Russian ties to that, I've been you want to we'll just roll right into me, and I'll use this to segue right into this.
Well, let me finish up
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The last thing I had to say.
Mhm.
Somebody, I read an article here, and I had it on my Google Calendar to bring this up for this episode, because somebody did some sleuthing, some sort of math, by watching the Jetsons, and apparently at some point, either towards the end of July, which we are, or sometime in August, George Jetson was born, 2022. So George is about to be conceived at this point.
We're at that point in life. Wow.
Or not conceived, but born. Yeah.
Yeah.
Born.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was a fun tidbit.
We're about to meet George Jetson, is what you're saying.
Exactly. His boy Elroy, a little bit later on.
Where's my flying
Jane,
cars?
his wife.
I wish we had them. Oh, especially I-20. All right.
I mean, but be honest, with the way people drive, I mean, I don't know if I want to put another plane of movement
That's
in
true.
the mix.
I mean, we're supposed to have hover cars in 2015. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm severely hoping for the transporter technology at some point. So, all right, I'm
Jess,
done.
do it.
I had boring stuff this time.
Yeah, well, it's not boring. No, I don't think so. But anyway, okay. So you're
She's got the fun
doing
stuff.
I mean, you're doing your paper about all things Russian and Russia over there,
Soviet.
and I have I have completed a complete rewatch of Stranger Things. So there's a little, if you're caught up and you're up to speed with everyone except Brock's the only one. He had to bow out of the rewatch due to paper, due to trying to get his paper done. So, we'd started. I mean, I binged the first season completely and loved it, and then we started on season 2. When it came out, got to about 5 episodes. Something got in the way. don't know what,
For
but
both of us.
yeah,
We stopped at the exact same point.
just fell off the watch list, fell off the radar. And I wanted to get back into it. And Alyssa had expressed an interest in wanting to watch it.
Has
So
for years.
I've said, well, we're going to have the kids this week. This is going to be the perfect time to go through the rewatch. So we started off when they got here last Friday. And, with other things going on during the week, we've got, work and stuff like that. We managed to complete the rewatch yesterday, right before midnight. And my goodness, what a fantastic series of episodes. This last season was, I mean, just, I can't even express my satisfaction and how much I enjoyed season 4. So that we won't go into too much on that because Brock is still trying to catch up. Maybe when we get to that point, when
Next
all
week.
of us are caught up,
Next week,
we can touch on this.
Now that I have my big exam for the semester, my big paper will be done tomorrow. I'll catch up with y'all.
So, hey, pre-spoiler alert, if you are not caught up on Stranger Things, try to do that. Try to get caught up. We're going to talk about it probably here pretty soon.
We are?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, well, sure. Yeah. Why not? Right?
Yeah, for sure.
This is
we
what
really
we do,
need to
right?
talk about it.
Yeah,
we will,
we
we
seriously
will.
need to talk about this.
Maybe next
That-
episode.
That and Strange New Worlds. I think we're all caught up. We're all caught
Oh,
up.
that's
That'll be
right. Yes, Strange New Worlds and Stranger Things. Oh, it's gonna be a strange
Something strange episode. There you go.
Nice. Yeah.
Somebody posted up a meme this week that said if Stranger Things was British, that's a bit odd, isn't it?
Bit odd, isn't it?
Seriously though, talking about Stranger Things, Jess,
Yeah.
I can't decide whether or not I think Stranger Things is the best thing Netflix has ever done, or like Castlevania. I love Castlevania.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't watch any
Yeah, we still
Castlevania,
haven't. We never made it to that.
but
Watch the first season. It's good.
I gotta say, Stranger Things is top tier.
Well,
I
It's
feel like,
incredible.
yeah.
well, also
and-
we're the prime age for for Stranger Things. We were either young or like I have a supervisor at work. He's in his mid to late 50s. And I was like, man, dude, you're a teenager in the 80s. You need to watch this.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and like
and I
he
mean,
started,
if you know anything about D&D, Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons,
Yeah.
Anybody, you're going nuts over this
yeah.
Mhm.
because I mean, most of and this is kind of spoiler free, but because it's if you've seen any of Stranger Things, you'll know that most everything,
Yeah.
villainy wise in this is from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very much so. And I've been I got suckered into some of the marketing for the show, and I did try the Surfer Boy jalapeno and pineapple pizza.
How was that?
I loved it. I
Oh,
thought it was fantastic. For a frozen pizza that you get out of the case at Walmart, it wasn't bad at all. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was okay.
And but he's not, when I told him about this pizza, his exact quote was, "Well, this is right up your alley." I was like, and he is correct.
Yeah, and the jalapenos are not spicy at
No.
all. I mean, there was no heat to it at all. But I don't know, it was kind of too sweet for me.
Mm.
The pizza was.
I'm a fan of pineapple on pizza.
Yep. Pineapple does belong on pizza.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yes.
Okay.
and I like it, but for
Yeah.
some reason, this frozen concoction didn't do it for me.
Mm,
And when you get caught up on Stranger Things, all that will, like I said,
Carlisle.
If you buy another pizza, you can have it all for you.
yay! I will buy another one.
I
I will definitely get
I
another
didn't
one.
doubt it.
So,
I need to get one
and
for
then
the box. If anything, the box. I need one.
We have kept our box from
Mhm.
Domino's and the Surfer Boy
Yeah.
yeah,
pizza box.
Nice.
But did you use the app and order it with your mind?
no, I've just I haven't quite mastered that yet. So, and our I think we got a reoccurring segment now. What did Jess buy at an estate sale recently?
There we go.
So
Yeah.
I went to another. I was off of work Thursday and Friday, so I could kind of spend some time with Brock and the kids while everybody was here at the house, and saw an advertisement for another estate sale, and I went over there on Friday morning, and hey, everybody, company's coming. Let's break out the good glasses.
Mm,
The '89 Batman
Yes.
cups,
Nice.
Taco Bell.
The best part about it is we didn't have to eat the Taco Bell to go with it.
So I got, and they're all, I mean, they are in fantastic shape.
Yeah, those look
except
amazing.
There is a
Well,
crack in the bottom of the one with the Batmobile, but these will be display purposes
not using
only.
those.
So they won't be.
Brock, I don't blame you for not wanting to eat Taco Bell from 1989. I probably wouldn't want to either.
I don't
Even though
want to
it
eat Taco
probably
Bell
still
for
look exactly the
2022.
same.
But
Yeah, I don't want to eat
That's
Taco
awesome.
Bell ever.
I
got-
have two of those. I have the one with just the Batman bio and the Batmobile bio. I got to get the one with the Batwing. That's
Yeah,
the one I
this
don't
is
have
the-
yet. I got to find it. That's
this
nice.
is the one
Yeah.
with the Batwing.
Oh,
And they are, the colors real good on them. I mean, for them to be, 89, they're in really good shape.
Somebody definitely had those as a collectible if they
Oh,
kept
yeah.
them in that good of a shape.
Yeah. So she found the Star Wars cups in great shape, and now the Batman cups in great shape. And we have different plans for this episode. We could go into some of the stuff that we saw revealed from San Diego Comic-Con this past weekend. Hot Toys is re-releasing the '89 Batman 1/6 scale figure, which I missed out on it last time. And so Bo and I have been going back and forth.
yeah.
It's going to be a purchase this time.
I'm gonna wait to see that price tag. Yes.
It shouldn't be more than $300. If it's a typical Hot Toys, Hot Toys run $250 to $300 most of the time.
Did you see the? Sorry, I don't mean that makes thing you were talking about with the statues, but did you see the sideshow Obi-Wan version of Vader?
No, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see that. I saw that today.
Looks nice.
that
I don't know if
weird.
it's 650 nice, but it's nice.
Look, I am not. I'll just say thank you, Sideshow, for payment plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a couple of Harley Quinn statues that are well out of my typical price range, but I've got a few years ago off payment plans. But my very first Hot Toys figure was the Joker, the Jack Nicholson Joker, and I'm like, great, when they release a Batman, which they wound up releasing that Batman at the same time with the Joker, and I'm like, well, which one am I going to get? I'm going to go Nicholson Joker every time, as much as I love Keaton Batman. And so they haven't made him in a while, but they're about to re-release him, and he'll definitely be joining old Jack up on the shelf, definitely. But maybe I don't know if we'll ever get around to talking about San Diego Comic-Con, because that'll be about 2.5 weeks removed.
Yeah,
next time we record.
And if you're into all things geek and nerd like we are,
you're
you know what's coming out. Yeah.
If not, they are going to release. It looks like as a crowdfunding project, Mattel's going to release the Masters of the Universe Origins Eternia playset, which.
Yeah.
That's coming here. I got to find a way to do it. I don't know the price on it yet, but I got to have that.
All the pictures and the video that we've seen of this is an amazing set they're coming out with.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I don't know where we're going to put it. I haven't even busted out my Castle Grayskull reissue because it's still in the box from last year. That's in a corner.
Well, we don't have to worry about a large Ecto, at least right now. Going with its.
What are you talking about? It's Sony lot 1990s accurate Ecto.
Well,
womp womp.
Yeah, I guess one of the last things we can touch on before we bring on the fun. We'll lead off with sadness going into the fun.
That's right. Let's have the
Eaglemoss company is a part work, I believe, is for the genre of company they are. They you do a monthly subscription where you can buy kits and their model parts, die-cast model parts of the Enterprise D, the DeLorean, and the Ectomobile. It's a big 3-foot long Ecto, and I'm probably 3/4 of the way finished with mine. Been working on it for 2 years, and Eaglemoss went, "Asta, see ya." And it's like,
all right, I'm out.
Yeah. Again, like Kevin's phrase, deuces.
Yeah. Eaglemoss sounds like when you guys started mentioning Eaglemoss, because look, I'll be honest. I don't do any of the build what I like to call the model Build-A-Bear stuff. I don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't do any of that. So when you guys started mentioning Eaglemoss, I was like, that sounds like a rifle company. Like they make tactical gear or something.
Oh, they make. I'm trying to. Yeah, like that. They make not only models, that you can build, but um, also some really nice ships. They've been making Star Trek ships. They make Doctor Who figures. They make all kinds of things, and these are really nice. They're really well made. They look good, and the model has been fun. My Ecto that I've been building is die cast metal. This thing is rock solid to build. I mean, you're hooking hoses to the engine. You're hooking brake lines. You're putting details in this thing, and all their parts. The model parts are certified by GM because they're Cadillac parts. It's got the Cadillac and GM branding on it. I mean, it's fantastic, but I don't know. Something went awry, and they're going into administration and bankruptcy, and so there's a Facebook group that I'm part of. Well, now I'm definitely part of it now because of this situation, and some people in there are already 3D scanning and 3D modeling the parts and everything just in case. But one guy did get in touch with the manufacturer over in China, and they said that, and actually went back and forth with them, and was told by the factory in China that if Eaglemoss does go the way of the dodo, then they are going to try to work with another company to continue making the parts. It's going to take some time and everything else, but they're going to try to do that because they know a lot of people have invested so much time and money into this. So.
Come on, it's China. It's China. They don't care about copyright. They'll just start selling it through some secondhand seller, and then
it'll be through an eBay store like everything else, or AliExpress. Which is a fine site. That's where I got my Kristoff costume.
You have to buy 5,000 of them. So anybody need any of them?
Well, I will gladly purchase one. But that's to be determined. If you're friends with me on Facebook or on my Instagram, I've been building this and posting pictures for, like I said, for a solid 2 years.
Yeah.
And
I felt really bad for Brock. That kind of broke. I mean, because he's put in a lot of time, and the money it's taken to put this together. I just felt so bad for him.
Well, it's I have a plan that I'm not going to reveal. These guys all know the plan that I've got in case it doesn't pan out, and if I don't get the 3D parts to make and to finish building. I've got a plan. I got a diorama that I've got in mind that's going to be fun and would fit.
Exactly.